but we winning though. They used to laugh at us, now we winning though. They used to tell me never in my life.
What's going on, folks? Welcome to another episode of Strong Arm Sports, the realest sports podcast in all the land, folks. I'm KSpadeTheProspect.
I'm your boy Paris 57, and together we form Strong Arm Sports. Spade, let's kick it off, man. We got a lot of sport news to talk about, and some of these debates are going to probably get heated. It's going to probably get heated. But for starters, I want to start off in the NFL. You good with that?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
All right, let's start off in the NFL. If you guys don't know, Ray Rice had his domestic violence issue dismissed.
They know, bro.
The case was dismissed. And I got a question for you, Spade, about Ray Rice.
What's up?
Should Ray Rice get another shot in the NFL, man? You know, he's kind of been paying the price for almost 2 years now. Like, should he get another shot?
Yeah, I think so. And my reasoning is probably not going to be welcomed by many, but, you know, what he did was wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not even trying to sugarcoat that. But at some point, him and Jeanette, they've moved on. I mean, whatever, like you said, I don't think the charges was dropped, right? It was no charges?
Yeah, they was dismissed.
So charges was dropped, dismissed, whatever you want to call it. Him and that once fiance, now wife, they good, they moving forward. Yeah, give him another shot. Why not?
And you know, one thing I want to say about Ray Rice, you know, everything that everybody, you know, criticized him for, Ray Rice this would be his first offense. And I'm talking about NFL. In the NFL, right. First offense. I mean, even though it was like a catastrophe of an offense,
it was a hell of an offense.
Yeah, it was. But if you were gonna make one, that's not the one you want to make. You know what I mean? Right. But you know, I think he's been paying the price. He's been doing the counseling with his wife, and you know, I'm kind of a guy, and this may not be the right thing to say, but I'm kind of a guy that if they're able to move on from it, we should be able to move on from it. You know what I'm saying?
That's me too.
You know what I mean? So if they good and they in a good space and they doing counseling and they marriage is working out and moving forward, let's forget this guy. Let's give him another shot. Hopefully he don't have any more incidents, because I think if he have another incident, he's definitely done. Because if you go back to that last season with the Ravens, he didn't have a productive year that year. So, you know, his last year with the Ravens, it wasn't that productive that year. So my question to you is, and one more question before we move on, where would you like to see him at? Like, what team do you think is a fit? Because I got probably two teams. I got two teams.
I mean, honestly, the way Dallas giving workouts to any running back in the world, they may as well give him a shot. Why not?
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? They got Felix Jones back over there working out.
Yeah, man. That was one of the teams that's one of the teams that I had on the list that I would like to see Ray potentially try out for. Like, let's not necessarily make the team, but just try out just to see what he had. Maybe he got a little something left in the tank. But another team it's probably going to shock you too. Another team, the Denver Broncos. Now I know they got C.J. Anderson over there, they got Monty Ball over there. I just think if they had Ray Rice, you know, another veteran in there, and you know, a guy like Peyton Manning gonna make Ray Rice work. He's gonna make him work. And I would like to see Ray Rice have a shot with either the Cowboys or the Denver Broncos. A lot of people were saying that they may want Ray Rice to go back to the Ravens. I don't think that's happening. Him and the owner kind of had it out. A lot of people were saying all he got to do is apologize, but I don't see that, man. But, you know, I'm interested to know what the fans think. You know, do you guys think Ray Rice deserve another shot in the league? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below.
Well, check this out. Another team that could possibly use a running back since Frank Gore is gone is the San Francisco 49ers. I don't know, that's up for debate. But another thing about San Francisco, I don't know if they need another running back, but they sure as hell could use some players on the defensive end.
You're right.
Speaking of, they just lost yet another player over there, Justin Smith, who's been pondering over retirement really since the end of last season. Just made it official. He is hanging up the cleats. Had a pretty good career, if I don't say so myself. How you feel about that, man?
First of all, I think Justin Smith was a hell of a player, and I think that's a huge loss on top of Pat Willis, on top of everything else the Niners lost with coaches and defensive coordinators and coordinators. They lost a lot, man. What? First of all, Justin Smith, way to call it a career. I think you had a hell of a career. Kudos to you. Sometimes you have to know when to say when. But, Spade, what is going on in San Francisco, man? That defensive side of the ball, which is what they was known for, the defensive side of the ball and a
they lost
run
the
game.
other linebacker too, the middle linebacker.
And a run game. Yeah, Navarro Bowman, you talking about? Like Navarro, he should be. Oh, Chris Borland. Chris Borland. Yeah, Chris Borland. He was supposed to take Pat Willis' spot, and he retired.
Right.
So Navarro Bowman, who was out all last year because of injury, remember he suffered that injury in the playoff game the previous year. Hopefully he's able to come back and be a strong, person in the middle for them.
Got to tackle everybody.
Everybody, yeah. But, I mean, they was known for their defense and their run game, Spade. And with Frank leaving, I don't know if Carlos Hyde is a Frank Gore, a guy that could last as many years as Frank the Tank. But, man, the 49ers, man, I remember it was them, it was the 49ers, and it was Seattle in that division. It looked like Seattle in that division with the Cardinals and the Rams. It looked like the Niners may be the fourth best team in that division, man. I don't know. How do you feel about that?
It's a big loss, man, and not just Justin Smith. Like you said, it's everything in conjunction. Even the last year they had all these players. Even the last year they had Harbaugh. Things were never quite right over there in San Francisco.
They couldn't get right.
They couldn't, they couldn't quite get it to just do right over there. So that's not necessarily bad. This franchise has been up and down in the past, and they always seem to be a winning franchise. So if they're down, they're going to rebuild and they'll bounce back, and they've done it before. I believe they can do it again.
I agree with that. You ready to move on? Some NBA stuff?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Let's talk about some NBA stuff.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Let's talk some NBA. Look, my homie over there, fired up already. But moving on to some NBA stuff, I got to talk about the Atlanta Hawks, who are disappointing me thus far. I picked them to get past the Cavs. And let me tell you why I picked them before I get on this topic. I picked them not because I thought they was better than the Cavs. I picked them because I've been picking against Atlanta all year. And they come out here and they land an egg. But not only are they laying an egg, Kyle Korver, Spade. The topic is Kyle Korver is out for the remainder of the playoffs. And, with Damari, I'm saying it right? Damari Carroll.
Right.
Being, he's going through some injuries. He's hurt, but he's playing. I got to ask you, Spade, are the Hawks done? Are they about to get swept? Are they done?
I hate to say it, man. I think they are. And I tweeted before the game. I tweeted before game 2 that I felt like that game was a must win for Atlanta. Yeah. You're on your home court.
Yeah.
The Cavs are playing minus Kyrie, which don't get me wrong, Matthew Dellavedova has a lot of things he does well, but he is no Kyrie.
Yeah.
And that was the time for Atlanta to come out and make a statement. Now, statistically, the best games to steal on the road is game 1. I've seen that. Game 1, statistically, I'm doing air quotes over here, it's the best time usually when a steal occurs. So losing game 1, it wasn't catastrophic over there. It wasn't that big a deal. Losing 1 and 2 with 2 games coming up in Cleveland, that's catastrophic. And then you want to mix in the fact that Damari's not at 100% and Kyle Korver's out completely. That's about it. Time to start planning that off-season vacation.
I'm in agreement with you. And like I said, I picked the Hawks. I've been picking against the Hawks all year, man. I said, you know what? It's time for me to hop on. Maybe me hopping on, pause. Maybe me hopping on was not a good idea. And maybe I jinxed the Hawks. But, man, they don't look like the same team. It don't seem like they could get right. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that previous game, Millsap might have had 4 points. They did not get anything from Millsap. Bazemore, who's supposed to fill in for
Bang Bang. That's what I call him.
Yeah, he's supposed to fill in for Kyle Korver or Carroll or whoever. Man, I don't think they have enough to get past Bron. Like you said, Kyrie being out, that was the game they needed. They needed that game.
That was the game.
And they couldn't. They was not able to. They at least needed a split there. But with the Cavs winning the 2 and the A, man, it ain't looking good for the Hawks, man. It ain't looking good.
Let me throw another point in, and then I also want to ask you a question. So, viewers, listeners, let me go ahead and apologize now in case this episode runs a little long. I got a lot to say. All right? So, getting back to this, let me ask you something first of all. If you're the Cavs, do you even play Kyrie in Game 3? I mean, you didn't need him in Game 2. Do you even risk him knowing that you possibly let's stop the games. Knowing that you got Golden State over here, knowing that you got Steph Super Saiyan Leia He's like level 4 or 5 right now.
Yeah.
Me personally, I wouldn't even play Kyrie. He would suit up, and if I needed him, I'd bring him in. But, I would definitely start Matthew, and I would try my best to rest Kyrie for the finals.
I'm going to tell you what. I wouldn't play Kyrie at all. I wouldn't even suit him up. I tell you the truth.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I wouldn't even suit him up because I don't think they need him. I don't think they need him, man. If I'm not mistaken, Jeff Teague shot 5 for 16 in like game 2. He shot something crazy like that. I don't think they need him. If Matthew can just keep giving you what he's been giving you defensively, I mean, Bron gonna figure out. Bron gonna get people open shots. All they gotta do is knock him down, man. I think the Cavs have enough without Kyrie to get past the Hawks. If I'm Kyrie, I don't even want to play. Sit me out. Let me get ready for the finals and let me get ready to suit up for the NBA finals. But I don't think they need Kyrie to end this series, man. I don't think. The bad thing is it's a lot of pressure on Bron, man. And people always criticize the crap out of LeBron, man. How can you if you see what LeBron has been doing, not just with the Cavs right here, but with the Heat, with every team, Bron, like he literally lifts them up, and the Cavs didn't. The Cavs had the number 1 pick last year. Was Wiggins the number 1 pick? I think Wiggins was the number 1 pick, and LeBron got these guys about to go to the finals, man. It's amazing. They had some acquisitions in Love and Iman and JR. They got rid of Waiters, so they made some moves.
And
Mozgov, yeah, man. But LeBron really have these guys playing very, very well, and to me, LeBron definitely deserves hats off during this playoff run, man. Amazing, LeBron. Amazing.
Well, let me throw this in here. Here's something to think about, especially Atlanta fans. If it's any Atlanta fans watching, here's why you guys shouldn't be too bummed out. I honestly feel like Kyle Korver was hurting Atlanta. Okay. He's been hurting Atlanta since the playoffs started. And I'm going to tell you why. I've been watching the games, and I don't know what happened, but Atlanta looked at Kyle Korver, and they saw somebody that he's not. In this playoff run, they've been letting Kyle Korver do things that he don't do well. Shooting on the move is not what he does. And I mean, they'll set a pick, he'll come around the pick, they'll throw him the ball, and he'll just glide across the perimeter and shoot the 3. That's not what Kyle Korver does. Kyle Korver sets up somewhere, you drive to the basket, the defense crash, you kick it back. Kyle is money in that situation. That's what he does. They got to the playoffs and they start trying to let Kyle create his own shot. That's not what he does. But on the flip side, this guy Bang Bang Bazemore, as I call him, that's his unofficial nickname, by the way, but I'm working on it. We're going to make it official. Jeez. This guy here can create his own shot. He can attack the basket. He can shoot. He can dunk. He's a little small ball of energy. So he brings something completely different than Kyle Korver brings. Matter of fact, I believe that was game 1. And I think Millsap got in some foul trouble. I'm not really sure. No, that's when Damari went out. That's what it was. Yeah. Damari got hurt. They brought Bang Bang in, and he went crazy for a little while. So, Hawks fans, I really feel like you guys will be a more explosive team with Bazemore. I don't think you got enough to beat the Cavs either way, but hey, I mean, that's just something to think about.
Yeah, I agree. I think they done. Stick a fork in them. They done.
Wow. Just like that? Just stick a fork in them?
Yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. And I picked them.
Okay.
It hurt my feelings.
Well, let me ask you another question. Okay. Speaking of the Cavs, if the Cavs go ahead and finish this off like we assume they will and go on to the finals, and let's jump in the future for a minute. Let's suppose the Cavs can get past Golden State and win the championship this year with Mozgov and Tristan. Mozgov wasn't even there at the beginning of the season. Tristan wasn't starting. It's supposed to be Varejao and Love. What happens with Kevin Love next year? Do you think they bring him back if they can win without him?
Ooh, that's a good question. Now, I think the Cavs would want to bring him back. My question is, do Kevin Love want to come back? Like, do he want to come back? I think if Kevin Love get this ring and he ain't even playing in the finals, I think Kevin Love is out. I think he's out, yo. I think Kevin Love is out. Now, if I'm Kevin Love, I'm gonna stay and I'm gonna be holding on Bron jersey like, Bron, let's go to the promised land. You know what I mean? Let's do this for Cleveland. If I'm Kevin Love, but I think if Kevin Love was able to get this ring with the Cavs this year, I think Kevin Love is all about the money, and I think Kevin Love is out. I don't know where he's going, but I think Kevin Love will be out if they win it all. Okay.
I'm going to tell you, during the regular season, I was really feeling like Kevin Love was out of there. Okay. But I also said here on the show, winning cures all. And even though you was having the LeBron and Kevin Love, we're not friends. LeBron and the Woes with no Kevin Love around. All of this stuff right here wasn't looking promising for Kevin Love returning. But I'm going to tell you what happened. Kevin Love, at some point, he had some type of injury during the season. He came back toward the end of the regular season, started the playoffs, and he looked good. And the Cavs looked good.
Okay.
And you know what? You saw Kevin Love and LeBron, they was smiling, they was talking, they was high-fiving, they jumping into each other, shoulder bumping. And I was like, ooh, look at these two guys. They're having fun. They're getting along. Okay. So I'm going to tell you, I really feel like that moment right there proved the one thing. If Kevin Love works on the court with them, if he's out of LeBron's way, and you guys know LeBron likes the team to play a certain way, he wants you to get out that paint because that's where he's trying to go. If it works, I can see Kevin Love coming back. I really can, because it was something there that made LeBron want to recruit this guy to begin with. And I think that whatever it is still there. I think he returns. Now, next season, if he returns and they have more issues where they can't gel, he's out of it. Whatever. Trade, whatever they got to do, he's out of there.
Now, let me ask you this, Spade. But, after this, we can move on. Tristan Thompson is a free agent after this year. Mm-hmm. And if I'm not mistaken, Tristan Thompson agent is LeBron boy Maverick. Like that guy Maverick that's always with LeBron. I think that's Tristan Thompson. I think that's his agent. Tristan Thompson is going to get paid somewhere. Now, if Kevin Love want to be out, I mean, Tristan Thompson is a great replacement. He's like a double machine. Not necessarily killing it with the points, but he's an offensive rebounding machine. Machine. He could get you at least 10 to 15 rebounds, 10 points. Like, I think Tristan Thompson, wouldn't Tristan Thompson be a better buy? Would be a better buy than Kevin Love. I know they want to turn Kevin Love into the stretch four, and Tristan Thompson really ain't that. He clogging up the paint, he banging with the bigs. Like, I think Tristan Thompson would be a better buy, bro. And I think he would be cheaper.
Well, he'll definitely be cheaper. And he's a great piece to this team, and I feel like they need him. I don't know if I can say he's a better buy because their games are really polar opposite. They don't even do the same things. Yeah. And I still think Kevin Love is a beast at rebounding, which is amazing to me because Kevin Love got like a 2-inch vertical. I'm not really sure how he even gets rebounds because he can't jump. Yeah. But because of what they want Kevin Love, they run the high screen pick and roll with Kevin Love all the time. It's hard to get a damn rebound when you're behind the three-point line.
That's true.
But I think it's tough to say who's the better buy because they offer the team different things. But okay. I definitely think the Cavs need to keep Tristan. Definitely.
That's fair. I definitely think he's going to get paid this year, though. After this year, rather. Tristan Thompson will get paid. Well, all right, ready to move on?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, moving on, man. Now, if you guys don't follow Strong Arm Sports on Twitter, you guys losing. Slap yourself if you ain't following SAS on Twitter. All links will be in the description, by the way. But if you guys have been following along, you guys see that we tweeted that general manager Mitch Kupchak from the Los Angeles Lakers compared Jordan Clarkson, their rookie point guard, to Russell Westbrook. Now, before I get into this, I love Jordan Clarkson. He had a pretty good rookie campaign for the Los Angeles Lakers. But comparing them to Russell Westbrook, now one of the show's great supporters helped do a lot for the show. NykeFaller, he tweeted some PR stuff, and Russell Westbrook and Clarkson kind of had the same PR per 36 minute, and it was pretty similar. But when Nike said the eye test, to me, it's no comparison. It's no comparison. I don't care about per 36 minutes. I don't care about per 48 minutes. I don't care if they played 1 minute and they had the same amount. There's no comparison. And don't get me wrong, I like Clarkson for the Lakers. I think he could potentially be their point guard of the future. But to me, Russell Westbrook has something, like he's a tenacious, on the video game 2K we play Spade, it's something called tenacious rebounder. You know what I'm saying? Russell Westbrook is a tenacious player. That's his badge. Tenacious player. He brings it on both sides of the court, defensively and offensively. He defends the other team's best players every night, because Durant doesn't do that. Westbrook is on that guy every night, and he brings it offensive. Now, I know y'all going to be like, Russell Westbrook shoot blah, blah, blah percent from the fifth. I don't care about that. Westbrook flat out gets it done, and I just don't see the comparison between Jordan Clarkson and Russell Westbrook. Now, Spade, I don't know if you know too much about Clarkson, but how do you feel about that comparison?
I know a little of him. I don't know much about him. Because I saw this tweet, I did go and check some numbers. I don't know. It goes back to that thing where maybe he sees things in practice that we're not able to see. The one thing about Russell Westbrook that I'll say is, I call it the it. And I think the same thing you would say it. Whatever you got, Russell's got a little more. However fast you moving, Russell can move a little faster. However high you jumping, Russell's going to jump a little higher. So because I've seen this, I haven't seen that much from Clarkson, but because I've seen this, I don't see the comparison. But who knows, man? I know that he's got a bit of a fan following already. So this might be one of those things where he's at practice and he's watching this kid going, wow, this guy's going to be something. Yeah, maybe he's not saying right now. Maybe he's looking into the future. I don't know. I don't see it, but hey.
My last point is one thing Russell Westbrook has heart, man. Like Westbrook can be down by 20, 25 points. Westbrook still think they have a shot to win the game. He will run through a brick wall because he think he can run through a brick wall, and I love that about Westbrook. And to me, having that much heart, that crap is priceless. It's priceless. So I love Westbrook, and I like Clarkson too, but I just don't see that comparison. Maybe I'm wrong. Leave your thoughts about Clarkson and the Clarkson and Westbrook comparison in the comment section. Let us know your thoughts.
Won't you tell them what else Mitch said? That's not all Mitch.
Oh yeah,
Mitch been doing quite a bit of talking. What else he said?
Mitch was on one. Mitch was definitely on one. Mitch also came out and said that next year will be Kobe's last with. No, he didn't say with the Lakers. He said next year will be Kobe's last year. But Kobe came out.
Didn't he say Kobe told him that? Didn't he?
He said that's what he said. He said Kobe said that.
Kobe said he was hanging it up after next season.
That's what he said. But Kobe came out and said that his stance has stayed the same when it comes to his retirement, which means he's going to talk about it when he get there. Now, guys got me to thinking, I'm always thinking Spade. Spade always said you got that big ass head. You think a lot. But anyway, it got me to thinking, Spade. Is this Kobe's last year with the Lakers? Or do we see Kobe going somewhere else? Or is it for good? Like, I also heard I'm doing the quote fingers here, the experts say, if Michael Jordan could go to another team, Kobe don't think going to another team is too good for him if it was good enough for Michael Jordan. So do we see Kobe with another team?
I don't know. I really don't. I could.
Because I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking. I can tell you what I'm thinking.
What do you think?
I'm thinking the Knicks, babe. I'm thinking the Knicks. He going to go over there with Phil, going to go over there with Melo. Maybe they sign a couple guys. Maybe Kobe take a little, Kobe ain't going to make 29, 30 million with the Knicks. Maybe he take a little less money, and him and Melo in New York cook with Phil. What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, that's such a big, you're talking about moving from LA to New York. Yeah, that's a big culture change. He's, this man, he got kids now. You're talking about moving his family, and you're talking about possibly going into a situation where you're not the man anymore. I mean, I know Melo's no spring chicken, but you would be the old guy. You used to doing things your way. I don't even know if Phil's still gonna stick with the triangle. I mean, hell, Kobe would be the only person on the team to know it. Melo ain't even trying to learn it. I don't know. I definitely think other teams would be interested in Kobe. I don't know if Kobe is interested in change. Change is tough, especially for a guy that's got as long as Kobe have in the system. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy been a Laker since his first game. So I don't know if he would be willing to change.
Let me, because I'm thinking over here, Spade. You talking, but I'm thinking. Let me throw something else out there. Kobe with the Clippers, got Doc, maybe CP3, Blake, DeAndre.
I can't see that one at all.
No.
If Kobe goes somewhere else, I don't think he's going across town to the other LA team that they hate. I can't see that one happening. I really can't.
I don't know, Spade.
I think that's the last spot he lands.
Crazier things has happened, bro.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Mitch says he spoke with Kobe and he comes back with this. Kobe says that ain't really true. If you had to put money on it, who lying here? Because somebody lying, right?
I think Kobe lying.
Yeah, me too.
I think Kobe lying.
Kobe look like a liar.
I don't understand.
You lying, Kobe.
Yeah, I think Kobe lying. Ain't no way Mitch would come out and say this if Kobe didn't say it. And we heard Kobe say
random. It came out of nowhere.
That's what I'm saying. Just out of the blue. But we heard Kobe say that to like Sports Illustrated somebody last year. Like when the show first started, we talked about that. Then like a day later, Kobe was like, I didn't say that. Kobe, what's going on? Like, I think Kobe lying, man. I don't think Kobe know what the hell he want to do. And I think Kobe just going up there. Kobe want to talk. Kobe been out of the limelight, been injured. Kobe want people to talk about Kobe some more. So Kobe said, hey, GM, I'm retiring. This it. So Mitch came out and said, yeah, Kobe said, this it. Kobe came out and said, I ain't say that. So I don't know, man. I think Kobe just want to be talked about. Kobe, we still love you, homie. Like SAS, you are a fan favorite on SAS, baby. So whenever we get to talk about you, homie, we gonna talk about you. So you don't gotta lie, Kobe. You ain't gotta
lie to kick it, Kobe. You ain't got to lie, Kobe.
Word, you ain't gotta lie, homie.
All right. Well, check this out, man. NBA playoffs this year has been phenomenal, in my opinion. Yeah, I guess it depends on who you're rooting for. But we're in a strange situation right here, man. We're in a situation where the Hawks are in danger of being swept. And on the Western side, the Rockets are in danger of being swept. The Rockets are down 3-0. You know, hey, it's Saturday night. We just finished watching the Rockets get their lights beat off of them.
You ain't lying.
And Atlanta's down 2-0 with the next two games being on the road in Cleveland. I'm going to ask you because you are an expert. So I'm asking you, is there any chance that either one of these teams with no wins in the current series can rally? Do you see a chance for a rally in either one of these series?
Homie, I don't care if they pull out the rally monkeys, the rally unicorns. I don't care if they giving out free tacos, free Big Macs, man. Ain't no shot neither one of these teams are gonna come back, man.
Wow.
There's no shot in that. There's no shot. It's game. It's over. It's over, Rock. It's over. It's over, man. It's no shot that these teams come back, man. I just don't see it. And just for me being a sports fan, I hope I'm wrong. I hope these teams can rally and make it go 7 games. But it's not, bro. It ain't happening. It's a wrap. It's a dunny. It's over.
But the Hawks are the number 1 seed, though.
I know,
they're the
man,
number 1 seed.
I know, and this won't be the first time that this has happened, Spade. This will be the 10th time this has happened, so we've seen it before. Number 1 seeds have went down before, man. They went down.
Not just going down.
Yeah, swept.
I mean,
swept.
So you think they're gonna get swept?
I think the Cavs.
I think they're gonna get swept.
I think the Cavs.
I'm asking you. You think they getting swept?
The Cavs sweep the Hawks, man, and it hurt me to say that because I thought Atlanta really had a shot, but the Cavs sweep the Hawks, man. And the way Golden State looking, the Rockets might not don't even show up to Game 4 on your home court. Just be like, it's a wrap. Don't show up. Like, don't come.
The good news
don't
for
waste
Rockets
everybody's time.
Is you guys are gonna get swept at home. So
yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? You can just head on to the house.
Yeah,
Atlanta gonna get swept in Cleveland. They got to catch a plane back. That's a long flight. Cleveland to Atlanta ain't that long in the air, but trust me, after that broom bristle gets stuck in the seat of your pants, that's a long flight. Trust me.
That's bitter beer yeast face. Bitter man, that's a long flight, man. Woo! To get swept in Cleveland and have to go to Cleveland Airport. You gotta go to Cleveland Airport.
Let's talk about Golden State for a minute, man.
Okay.
This ain't in the program. I'm gonna keep it brief.
Okay.
Steph Curry, who I've been calling the real life rainmaker. This guy here. Oh my God, man. I don't know the last time I've seen a guy be where he is. And I say that because players go through trends. Matter of fact, man, I'm such an old head in this thing. I've seen players go to the All-Star game and they get this confidence boost. And they come out the All-Star game playing better. I've seen guys win the slam dunk contest and get a confidence boost. Yeah. But I don't know where Steph's confidence boost has come from, but he feels invincible, and damn it, he is right now. It's like a video game. I'm watching this guy, and I can't even believe what I'm seeing. He is playing at such a high level. I feel sorry for the Rockets, man, because the Rockets had a wonderful year. James Harden, man, to me, you still the regular season MVP. I know most sport fans got real short memories. They can't even remember the last game. They just remember what they saw today. And right now, everybody's like, boo, James Harden ain't it. But, wow, I don't know if anything can stop Steph right now, man. But I'm sorry. Let's go ahead.
But one more thing. Steph Curry broke Reggie Miller's three-point record in the playoffs tonight, too. Like, he just broke that record. Like, he has been amazing from deep, pause. He's been amazing from deep. And, I mean, like, he's just really playing out of this world, man. He really is. And I just can't wait to see him in the next round.
Ray Allen, you better sign with somebody and come back and stack a few more Rainmakers up there, because this boy Steph is gunning for you. At the rate he'll be there in like 3 seasons. It's just amazing what he's doing, man. And Dale Curry has got to be the happiest man in the world. I'd be happy when my kid beat somebody in Xbox. I couldn't imagine how proud you would be to see your son cooking fools like this.
Yeah, man.
But I'm sorry, man. Go ahead.
You ready to move on, or you want to add anything else?
I think. I'm ready. I think.
All right. Moving on, we're going to talk about, let's move on to the strong arm performer of the week. You want to go first? Want me to go first?
Go ahead, man. I want to hear what you got.
All right, I'm gonna go first. So I'm gonna do something, strong arm sports. So I'm a strong arm something we never did before.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, that's me, man. I'm a strong arm something. So my strong arm performer this week, strong arm performers this week. That means it's plural. That means it's more than one. Goes to two guys, 2 players. And I know y'all like, you ain't supposed to do that. It's supposed to be strong arm performer. But to me, these guys form like Voltron, and they are one. So my strong arm performers go to Iman Shumpert and J.R. Smith. I want to say that, J.R. sent out Instagram post maybe last week that said another man's trash is another man's treasure. And he was kind of talking about him with the Knicks, like the Knicks kind of didn't want him. He went to Cleveland, played with Bron. Bron gave them dudes the confidence that they can play together, be good teammates. Dude, man, Iman is... When JR was suspended, Iman came in and played amazing. JR came back, played great. Like, these guys deserve to be strong arm performers. So for what you guys have done in Cleveland, you guys are my strong arm performers of the week. You guys are really playing well. Iman was definitely one of the best defenders. He was a good defender, with the Knicks. But these guys have definitely been playing well, and they've been having LeBron out on both ends of the court, man. What, you don't like that?
I just don't even know what to say. I mean, I guess
you don't think they've been playing well?
How you gonna give it to 2 people?
They form like Voltron, Spade. They like Power Rangers.
Form like no damn Voltron.
They like Power Rangers, bro. Like they get energy
Power
from each other.
Rangers
They got a handshake, bro. We got a handshake.
So in other words, they got on tight suits and motorcycle helmets. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, man. And they got
even get a motorcycle helmet on his head.
Spade. And they got a handshake, bro. We got a handshake.
Oh my God. Anyway, let me give the people my strong arm performer of the week. I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all. I could have given it to James Harden, who's flirted with a triple-double twice, Lord. But I didn't. Relax. You talking about J.R. Smith, Earl Smith, and Iman Shumpert, and how they look so good. They look good because they playing with the best player in the world right now, the best player on the planet, or at least Tristan the best player in the NBA. That guy's name is LeBron James. Some people call him King James. And he's my strong arm performer of the week. Let me give you some numbers. Okay. This guy right here just posted a game, 30 points, 11 dimes, and 9 rebounds, 1 board shy of a triple-double. And I'm going to tell you something. I saw something in LeBron I haven't seen since he was running with the Heat. And it was like an extreme level of comfort. A lot of times you see Bron out there, he got stone face, it's so serious. Man, Bron just stunned on the Hawks. He was throwing behind the back passes. He was dribbling like Skip to my Lou, kicking his legs all up high. He was trolling 2K, getting rebounds and jumping 3-4 more times. He had fun in a playoff game. Don't get me wrong. I know Steph over there having some fun too, but it was just, I was watching the game and I was like, oh my goodness, Bron is he in that zone. Like, yeah. I tell you what, it's going to be a hell of a finals, but we're going to wait on that. We're going to talk about that when it gets closer. But LeBron James, for being one board short of a triple-double, you are my strong arm performer of the week.
Spade. Another great show. You know, kind of got some juices flowing out here, kind of had some fun out here, man. Not too serious. Can't wait to see what the fans say. Share your thoughts in the comment section. Download the podcast. Maybe you don't want to see our mug shots. Download the podcast. Listen while you at work, while you at school. Don't get caught. If you at school, you know, summertime coming, summer school, you might want to listen to something. Don't get caught. But definitely download the podcast, man. Thank everybody for your continued support, man. We growing over here on both channels with our podcast and everything, man. We love you guys daily. This is only going, you guys motivate us, man, to do this show, and we want to thank you guys. Babe, you got anything else?
Nah, man, I'm out.
All right, man. We want to thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe as usual. We'll see you guys next episode. Peace.